Farty Marty and the Birthday Party by Jo Frazer. Marty was as kind and sweet as any boy you'll ever meet. Extra friendly, very fair, and always had a toy to share. He helped his mum to clean his room and walked the dog each afternoon. He always did as he was told. He really was as good as gold. So why was it when Marty strode quite happily along the road, the folks he passed by on the way grabbed their noses and ran away? The problem was that poor old Marty happened to be very farty. Yes, I'm afraid that it is true, and there was nothing he could do, because no matter how he tried, he could not keep his gas inside. Which meant wherever Marty went, he brought along a nasty scent. It wasn't easy to be kind about the smell he left behind. In fact, a list began to grow of places Marty couldn't go. There was as well, it's sad to say, a lot of games he couldn't play. But what he wished for most of all was having lots of friends at school, which would have been quite easy if poor Farty Marty didn't whiff. But then one very special day, something strange came Marty's way. The letter was addressed to Marty. An invite to a birthday party. Well, Marty almost jumped for joy. He felt like such a lucky boy. He was so pleased to be invited. No one could be more excited. But when the party finally came, poor Marty found things just the same. Lots of games he couldn't play, and everyone still stayed away. He felt like such an awful fool and dreaded going back to school. So Marty sat down feeling glum and waited for his mum to come. But then he heard some voices shout, "Call 999! Quick, put it out!" The candles on the birthday cake had caught the curtains by mistake. Now the room was filled with smoke, and everyone began to choke. Someone had to save the day, and Marty had the only way. Time to put things to the test. So Marty did what he does best. And so it was that Farty Marty saved everyone at the birthday party. And after that, he went from zero into quite the local hero. So Marty went out every day, and nobody would run away. In fact, they'd come and say hello and wish him well before he'd go. And now that people didn't care, he was welcomed everywhere. But what was really best of all was all the friends he made at school, who realised that Marty was a very special friend because, in Farty Marty's farty way, he knew the most fun games to play. And in the end, they found as well, they really didn't mind the smell. The end.